and welcome to February's vlog. I've literally just finished the last vlog and I'm starting the next vlog just because I want to make this one a little bit more action orientated. So I'm actually going to be just uploading the last vlog onto my computer and editing it. So I just thought I'd show you a couple of bits first. So I'm currently just on my iMac trying to, let me just turn this music off a second. So I'm just trying to add the new products to the shop, do the listings kind of thing, and I wanted to change the look, not greatly, just a little bit. So I'll show you what I've saved. It's just loading. Hopefully you can see me. It's just that they've got the light from the computer. Right, so this is what I've done. So if you can see there, it's got the spring badger gift tags, and then it'll roll over onto the next one. Let me just show you. So I've got this one, the wrapping paper, then the gift tags, and then I've just added some more of other collections on there. So then that will roll over. It does like a little, let me show you the preview. So then it changes like that, so it does a little display kind of thing. So yeah, so welcome to this new vlog. I'm going to be trying to do, well, I've changed my kind of, not really rota, but sort of daily plans. I think because we've spent so much time inside the last few years and working on starting my business and everything, obviously because of COVID and restrictions and whatnot, I'm really eager to get out and about now. So I was thinking like one day a week I'm going to go to a coffee shop and work from there, probably just for the morning, and then come back. So I've planned my days so that on that day, it'll be different each week depending on what I'm doing, but on that day I'll do things that I can do on my computer, so I can do them from the coffee shop kind of thing. And then on Wednesdays when I'm not in the studio, once the spring comes and the weather gets better, I want to get out and about and do inspiration days out, maybe a holiday or something, we'll see. Yeah, so I'm going to be vlogging all of that as well as the normal stuff. And I'm going to try and set up the camera so there's like somewhere in the room so you can see what I'm doing, like actively doing, not just sitting down chatting to you all the time. So yes, that's the plan starting from this month. So hopefully it'll go okay. It might be similar to the ones I used to do, but I think in the last 6 months they've been very much just chatty kind of thing. But yeah, so that'll be good. So I'll see you soon. I just wanted to give you a quick update. So I forgot to, I thought I'd filmed this, but obviously I didn't. This is my coffee bar. So I got it from IKEA. So yeah, it's just like an iron, metal iron. I think it's supposed to be for like a kitchen or a bathroom. But it just worked out that it was the perfect depth for my coffee machine. A lot of the others were coming too much, and it would have like come off the end. So this one was the perfect size, and it does fit in really like neatly. It's quite slimline as well, so it doesn't take up much room. So I've just got a little print that I made myself, coffee bar, got my plants, my coffee machine, I've got my pods, my filter coffee pot, some new glasses, some more pods at the back, my frother, and then at the bottom I keep my recycling bags for the pods and some extra pods. So this is how it looks in my dining room. Also, just another quick update. Hopefully you can see me, only that the sun is coming in, but then I'm sort of in shade as well. I was editing both my vlogs because I did my January vlog yesterday, and I also did my, let me sit down because of Angel, and I also did like a catch up one because I had so much content for the January one. That I did an extra one, but I've realised that I didn't update you on the wholesale Procreate sort of palaver. So I did finally get paid. I sent an email after joining a Facebook group about like the legalities of small businesses, and they suggested that mention about a like debt collector. So I did that in an email. They did get back to me to say that they were trying to find out from the accounts department what was happening. And then they did pay me the following day, but it still took the 7 weeks to get paid. So yeah, so it's all sort of, it finally got resolved, but I'm just really not happy with them. And then one of the small businesses that I sent the stock to, they're having problems because some of the stock she didn't sell, so she wanted a refund, and that all goes through Procreate as well. And she was having problems, so she's been emailing me to sort of help her, but it's really kind of got nothing to do with me anymore because I fulfilled my side of the transaction, as it were. But yeah, so hopefully she'll get it resolved, but I'm going to come off Procreate on Friday, so I'm going to close it on Friday. So yeah, oops, sorry about that. So it's Wednesday today. So I've been out this morning, had a coffee with Mum, and now I'm back and just doing some orders which come through last night, so getting those out. And then what else have I got to do today? I'll just add some more patterns to the pattern field app, and some admin side of stuff as well, so not too much today. Yeah, so see you later. Thursday. I've just got back from, I decided to go and work out in a coffee shop this morning. Not like work out as in exercise, as in like work, but out in a coffee shop this morning. It's one of my New Year's resolutions, I think, because we've been stuck indoors so much. I really want to get out and about, and I thought maybe once or twice a week I'd go to a coffee shop and just spend the morning or the afternoon just doing some work and stuff. But I have to organise my work so that I can do obviously computer work or written work whilst I'm out. So I've done that. So I wrote a new blog post for the end of January. So it was a bit difficult to try and think of something to write, like, really. But I just thought about some thoughts I had going on, so I just wrote about that, really. But it's made me think that it's funny, because when you think about things to write about your business, you then realise that you've actually done quite a lot and you've come quite far. Sorry, I'm just logging into my computer. Now I'm back. Yeah, so that was quite good actually. It was quite, put me on a positive, shall we say, for the rest of the day. So as I say, I just got back. I'm going to be doing, putting some more patterns on Pattern Field app. And then this afternoon, I'm opening up a new shop on, it's a bit like Moonpig. It's called, I think you pronounce it Yovo, but it's like Moonpig, but as an illustrator you can set up a store. So I'm going to be putting my greetings cards designs on there, which is good actually, because I've decided to take them off of stop selling them on my websites. I'm just using up the stock I've got on there, so they are still on there, but once they sell out, that'll be it until maybe the end of this year or next year, once I find a manufacturer that I'm happy with. So this has come good timing. She emailed me and said, do you want to come on board and stuff? So that was a few weeks ago, so I thought it would be a good thing to do in the interim. So I've just got to set that up this afternoon. It shouldn't take tons of time, like building a whole website page, because I've got all my images and photography anyway. I've got all my descriptions, so I'll just be like copying and pasting and adding the pictures, so it shouldn't take too long. But I'm going to put all my designs that I've got on there, so obviously there'll be quite a few, and then you can either choose that you fulfill the orders yourself, which obviously I'm not going to do because I'm already taking them off of my website, or they print them for you and send them out and then you get a percentage. But it's much better than like Thoughtful and those kinds of ones that I've looked into a couple of years ago, so that's good. So I'm going to do that this afternoon, so I will film a few bits once I've done it and it's all set up to show you. I've just uploaded about half of my designs to Yovo, so I've wrote them all down here. So I've got 27 in portrait style, and then probably the same in landscape style. So this is for Yovo. It's not quite where I thought it was. It seems to be quite a new business. They're not fully, they're up and running, and I think have been for like a year, but it still seems to be quite a new business. So still going with it. So I've uploaded 16 so far, but they're only doing portrait at the moment, so they're going to do landscape. It's coming soon, apparently, the landscape size, and I haven't got any analytics or anything like that yet. Again, that's coming soon, so it's a bit like the app situation. It's sort of like a new business, and it's going to be obviously it's up and running, but it'll just take time for things to start working, which isn't a problem. So I don't actually have, I've uploaded them on my dashboard, but I think I have to wait for them to approve my shop or check the images or something like that. So it's not actually, you can't actually see it on their website at the moment, so I can't show you that. So that's why I thought I'd just pop on and just tell you why I haven't shown you that. But hopefully I can show you that in the next few days or next week or something. So yeah, so I've done about half of them, just under half. I'm going to do some more probably next week. I've got a busy day tomorrow, so I won't be able to do it tomorrow, but I'll do some more next week. And then once I get the landscape ones up and running, I can do them at a later date, so that's not a problem. But there's more than I thought I had. I didn't realise I had this many. But I'm putting some older ones on there as well. They're still obviously relevant and modern and everything. But I thought, and it's quite easy to upload. You upload your pictures. All of my descriptions are on my website anyway, so I just copy and paste them and just add some tags in and stuff. So it's really easy to upload them. So I thought I'd just add as many as I can really on there. Yeah, so I've done that. That's good. I've also closed Create. Well, I've emailed them to close it. So hopefully I'll hear back. Maybe not today, probably tomorrow now, which is good because I was going to close it tomorrow anyway. So that's done. What else have I done? I've updated my stockists page on my website as well because I've included Yovo now as well, so that's good. So I've done all that. So tomorrow is the launch day for the Spring Badger collection. Because I'm filming this a few days before February, just to get these bits in. So I've got to do that tomorrow, and I've got to do more. I've got to make the pattern make it in design for the Interstellar brief. I've got to make some more pattern filled app patterns to resize them for the app. I've added some more patterns today, so that's good. Yeah, so lots of sort of little bits tomorrow, and then I've got the newsletters done, the website's ready to publish for the new collection. The new collections will go live at 4. Obviously it's just a gift wrap and tag this time, and then do all the pattern stuff hopefully in the morning. I've got another order that I've just come through which I need to post, so I posted 3 this morning, 3 big ones this morning, and then I got home and I got another one, so I've got to post that tomorrow. Day the 28th of January, although this is February's vlog, I'm just filming the end part. Today's the launch of the Spring Badger collection. It's just gift wrap and a tag, so it's not a huge one, it's just like a mini one. So I've got everything to go ready for later. I've got the newsletter to go out at 7, I'm launching at 4, all the listings are done, I've updated my website, so I've done all that. So I'm focusing more on patterns this morning. So I'm working on my Make It in Design Interstellar pattern. So I've just scanned into my printer the illustrations that I did, so that's on there, and then I'm just going to erase them each individually, the backgrounds, and save them as PSD files. I've got some more illustrations on my iPad which are already saved as PSDs. And then I'm going to, I've also got another pattern where I've got all the PSDs ready, which is a koi fish pattern. So once this one's erased and saved, I'm gonna make both the patterns. So that should be good, so I'll get 2 new patterns done today. And then I'm going to be resizing some more patterns for the pattern filled app. And then that should take me up to 4 o'clock when I'm going to launch the collection. So I've got the pattern up here on my laptop. I still need to work out a few things on my iMac before I properly transfer over to that one, but I'll still keep this one for orders. So yeah, so I'm just gonna, so that's the illustrations in Photoshop. I've just made a background in a colour just so I can see where I'm erasing. I use the eraser tool. I know everybody else probably uses the magic wand, but I find that this is more accurate. You get less sort of white bits around the edges. So I'm going to do the sun first. So you can see this is my big eraser here. So I'm just going to erase all of these. And then I'll just go back into there we go. So I've erased the background so I can show you it without the blue. So then I'll just save that as a PSD file. So I got the whack-and board out to do this because it obviously has got a finer tip on the pen to be able to get into the little grooves of the illustration. This is just a Wacom board. I think it's the smallest one. It was about £50, I think it was, a couple of years ago. So they might have become cheaper now, or you might be able to get a better one or something like that. But yeah, so that's that done. So I'm just, I've already made the pattern, so I'm just going to show you how it's shaping up. So this is the background colour. And then I added in some stars. And then I did some celestial stars. So this is Aries. And then I've added in Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So there's a couple of each. And then I added in some planets that I illustrated. So we've got a light blue one, a mid blue one, and then like a navy. And then there was a crescent moon that I had. The face moon, it's got like a little face on it. And then the sun. And then I added in some like ladies that I'd drawn. So this is what the pattern is looking like now. See it up close. I'm still not entirely sure of it. It wasn't quite how I'd planned it to be. But I'm gonna just test it out to make sure it repeats correctly. And then I may add another element in the background. I'll see what happens. And again, the background colour wasn't what I was going to choose. I was going to choose either a black background or like a pale pink, which is the colours that you need to use from the brief. So but all the colours from the brief are in the pattern. So the little stars are like the pale pink, there's black, there's navy, there's all the different shades of green, and then there's the yellow colour as well, and like the silver of the moon. So we'll see what happens with that. So this is the koi pattern. So I've chosen this dark blue background for like water. Then I had this sort of like bubble foliage thing going on. So I've done that as the background. Then I added the koi fish. Then I added a medium lily pad, small lily pad, and then some lily flowers. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. I'm not sure if it needs anything else in the background. Or more of the bubble flowers. Oh, another fish. Maybe on this side, around here somewhere, another koi. Yeah, I might add a bit more to this at the moment. So I've added the Pattern Field app logo here, just at the top of my surface pattern section. So obviously this is the top, and this has just got my gift wrapping. And then we go into the surface pattern bit, which has got the new logo. And then I changed one of the graphics to this one because on Spoonflower they were doing some new mock-ups for wallpaper, and I spotted that the other day, so I chose my leopard and snake design to go on there. So I thought that looked quite good. It was quite bold and modern. And then the rest is just the same, and then I added my reviews on the bottom, which I did earlier in the week. So the Celestial Interstellar design, so that is that. And I've just copyrighted it. And then I did this pattern, which is the Koi pattern. So that's called Koi Affection. So that's done as well now. So that's another 2 patterns I've done. Just got to do some mock-ups for them, and then I'll put them on my website as well because they're new ones. So yeah, it was a pattern heavy day today. And I did a mock-up. Did this one just on some sort of like pillows and some sheets, just because I thought it would work well with bedding. And then my Interstellar design, which was the like celestial one, I did a mock-up of that as well on this top here, so I thought that looked quite good. So I've submitted those, so they're all done, and copyrighted those, so that's done. I might add some of those mock-ups to my website. If I get time I'll do it today, if not I'll do it next week because I've got quite a busy week this week. So this one here is my ethereal peony on a cushion. So I've done this in 2 colourways, one with a cream background and one with this brown background. The cream background didn't show up this nice sort of like flowy grass, so I chose a darker background. I'm not particularly keen on brown myself, but I do quite like this, quite neutral, natural colour. But I'm thinking I might try a darker colour and see how that comes out, so I did that one. Oops, let me bring this over. How's that doing that? There we go. This is that boho floral pattern I did. So here it is on a cute little dress. Quite like this myself, although I don't like black. I'll probably change it to a navy background or something like that. But yeah, so I quite like that one. Then we have this one, which is the Koi pattern. So this is obviously quite bold and quite colourful. It did come out bigger on the mock-up first of all, but I changed the size down slightly just so you could see a little bit more of the fish. But yeah, I put this on a blouse because it didn't quite suit some of the other mock-ups. But that's the next one. And then I did this one, which is obviously the Woodland Christmas pattern that was my bestseller in my Etsy shop and on my website at Christmas. Sold out a few times. So I wanted to try to sort of attract some children's wear companies or baby goods companies. So I thought I would try this. Obviously this isn't a child's dress, it's a lady's dress, but you can get the effect of what it would look like on a little girl's dress. So that's why I did that one. And then this one is my blue clematis pattern. Again, I did it so that the pattern was bigger. It did come out quite ditzy like when I first did it, which is what I didn't want. It was supposed to be quite a bold, big pattern. So I changed it up and tried to do that effect on here, and I just think it looks really nice. It's a nice summer dress. It came to me, it was like a, I don't know if it was an idea or inspiration or something like that. So obviously with my business plan, the first thing that I started was the products on my website and Etsy. So that got sorted and I'm in a routine with that, and I bring new collections out and stuff like that, so that's fine. The second bit was the wholesale. So again, I set all that up. It took a bit of a while. But yeah, so I had a wholesale order in November, December and January, so that's good. So that's all set up. I know what I'm doing with that now. I know how the process works and how long it takes and everything. That's all set up. So obviously the next thing I'm working on, which I've been working on for a while, is my surface pattern design, but I'm hoping to get my designs purchased or licensed by like a larger company, and then they make whatever products they want to with the designs. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. So that's I've been updating my portfolio on my website and adding mock-ups and making them look more professional and all that kind of stuff. And then it came to me yesterday that maybe I should focus on like 1 or 2 areas of surface pattern design that I'm good at, and then use mock-ups for those specific things, and then that will give me a sort of more focus, because then I can design specifically for those things. So for example, if it was like, if I decided to go for fabric for fashion, then I would buy mock-ups with, you know, ladies' outfits, ladies' dresses, you know, things that are quite current, styles that are current and are in fashion at the moment, that sort of thing. But obviously I didn't go for that because I don't design for fashion. My designs are what I consider universal. Some are in fashion, some are not in fashion, you know. I just design because I like the designs that I paint, or nature and botanicals are just, and animals are just what I like to paint. So whether they're in fashion or not doesn't really matter. So I wouldn't choose, obviously, fashion fabric. But if a company that was doing, you know, wanted to launch a new little collection of dresses or something and they wanted my designs, then that's fair enough. But for me to focus on something specific, so obviously because I sell my wrapping paper really well, I thought I might as well play to my strengths. So I've decided to focus on stationery and gift wrapping. And then also my designs, like my panda design, my mouse design, my badger design, my new one, they're all really popular. They're like my best sellers, and obviously they're aimed more towards like children and babies and stuff like that. So I thought I might, another one to do. So we've got stationery and gift wrapping, and then it would be like baby goods, baby products, and like toddler dresses, that sort of thing. So I was looking at some mock-ups on Creative Market. So I found some. Let me show you on my iPad. So we've got something like this for the baby goods. Oh, I've got the glare from the window. Hopefully you can see that. So it's like a little hat, a little, I think that's a headband. Yeah, a little headband and a blanket. So obviously I could buy that mock-up and then have my designs made up on that. Then that can go onto my website and I can then focus on designing specifically for those items. An artboard here. So I started with a like a biscuity colour background. I wanted it to look quite natural and neutral. Then I added in some bulrush. These are in the background, so the transparency is lowered to half, to 50%. Then I added in the larger ducks around the edge here. Then a medium duck. Then I added in some more bulrushes. And then I added in a little baby duck as well. So this is where the pattern is at the moment. So this is the pattern tile, and then I'm just going to check that it repeats, and then just save it, basically copyright it, and then that's ready to go on the app. I'll probably put that on the app next week because I've got a few to go on this week. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. nice and sunny today. I've been out and done some work in a coffee shop, and then I've got back and I've written a newsletter for to go out tonight. I haven't got anything new to launch, but I'm just going to do like a spring newsletter with all my spring stock on it, and then telling them about my, because I'm going to reorder my mouse collection, and that's going to come out in March. That was one of my best sellers, so I'm going to do that. So I wrote that on there just to let them know to keep an eye out. And I've just done some work on my wholesale page. I've sorted out my domain because that's up for renewal, so I need to, well, I've sort of scheduled that in a couple of weeks to do that. And this afternoon I'm going to be creating a new, some new artwork for a new pattern coming out maybe in May. So I'm going to spend this afternoon painting. I'm just going to start editing the studio vlog for February, so that's why I've popped on quickly, just to say thank you for watching this month's vlog. Subscribe if you can or if you want to. Thank you for watching, and click the bell because then you'll get notifications when I have new videos come out. And also I've got quite a lot of content for this month. I've even gone onto a separate memory stick. So I'm going to cut out the packaging order sections because I pack orders like every day now. So I'm just going to cut that bit out and get to the other bits that are a little bit more interesting and stuff like that. But if you did want me to do some packing order videos, just let me know in the comments below. I know there's not many of you now that watch these, but I enjoy doing them, and it's nice for me to watch them back to see how much my business has grown and what I've changed and what I've done and everything. So that's always interesting to do. So I'll see you again next month for March's studio vlog.